Hello and welcome to
Hey,
Pillars of Eternity. Okay, let's take a look at this, then we'll go for a bounty. Winding stairs bug the cliffside, providing an impassive view as you work your way higher and higher. Not too far along the path, however, you find your progress interrupted. A large boulder appeared to have fallen onto the road, and somewhere up above, it now sits squarely on your way. Use a hammer chisel to clear the way. Chiseling away the boulder proves a slow and wearing endeavor, especially when several sections of the boulder prove too hard to carve through, forcing your aim elsewhere. After a long while, your efforts pay off and the section of boulder splits away. You hear the echoing chatter of the rocks crumbling down the side of the cliff. The sound seems to steer something overhead. A shadow crosses the path, quick and lingering, and vanishes before you can catch a glimpse of what it has casted. But you see the rapidly growing silhouette of several more rocks floating down at you from above. Scrambling to action, the party ducks under a small rocky portion along the cliff face, and Haravis stumbles, of course, and is left just short of shatter. A sudden hailstorm of first-sight rocks and scattered debris rain down upon them. Battered and bruised, Haravis leaps in a final disturbance of the safety. After a short while, the thundering rumble of falling stones fades away. Your ordeal past, you continue your climb, and the rest of the journey proceeds without incidents. At last you find yourself at the base of a final twisting step of steps, above which I could see a towering pillar as high as a nest. A what? I have to take a look at Haravis. What wound has he sustained from that rock slide, I wonder?
I'll take a look. Ready,
Hey,
Watcher.
should we speak with you?
A deer in the middle of Air Glonfoth. To think I spent so long searching for that poor beast. Whatever Persock becomes next, I doubt he'll remember any of this. And yet those 5 minutes with him were more than I've spent with my family in 5 years.
Don't discount the value of what you did.
I'm sure Masuk will talk about my Tarnak Ilitsak for years to come. And by the time I've had my fill of blubber and fermented milk, I'll tire of telling the story. But that's what it'll be to the rest of Masuk. A story. And I'll just be a figure in it. It's Kalu, Yakona, Najuo, and Malak who know me as more. What about you, Watcher? Do you know why you're searching for Theos?
I need to know what happened in my past, and why it haunts me now.
Those reasons can make all the difference. I hope they're useful to you. Anyway, Theos isn't getting any closer. I suppose we'd best keep after him.
Yeah, let's move.
On the hunt.
Are we gonna fight a dragon here? That'll be adorable. Oh, the edges of the bones are brittle and blackened. You have a concussion, mate. Oh, you are never very smart anyway. Yes, it is a dragon.
Sweet mother of Gallowayne! That's an impressive beast! Think we can slay it?
We're gonna try. As I reached the summit of a mountain, a gust of wind stirred the air. I heard noise like the snapping of snails, and the sky briefly blotted out. A dragon lands before me, shaking the ground beneath my feet. You know, if I saw him just landing, that would have been an impressive sight. It draws itself up in full height and spreads its wings, barring your passage. Its neck is black and rigid. Its spines are covered with magnificent plumage. And it's an azure dragon, my favorite kind of dragon. It hissed at me, and while the sound is unlike any language you've ever heard, the beast's meaning is utterly clear.
Vermin invading my nest, threatening my hatchling. You shall feed my young.
This is a temple dedicated to a goddess, not your hatchery. Heat from the beast's roar sneers your face. It lashed in a fury and a scowl of feathers. Oh. Okay. Well, since it's a dragon, we have to use this. And I need you to attack him. And of course there's gonna be ghosts. Wind blights taken down. Okay, one down. Finish the rest. You attack him as well.
Hey.
There's no wind blights. Where'd you go? Coward. Over here, everyone. Okay. Itamak, take him. I will go as well.
Fear no one!
Well, I'm down. I need you to transform now. Good. Detonate him.
I'm here.
Again, that spell is amazing. Sky Dragon's Eye. Exactly. Have a twisted ankle.
I'll stay out of sight.
God's Nerd. Forged by Master Smith. Is that a one-handed weapon, by the way? Yes. Either can wear that if he wants. Gonna give you the small little dragon we find here, because I'm pretty sure we will. Forged by Master Smith of Knights of the Crucible, Godsmithing, God Thunder, saw greatest use during the War of Defiance, dedicated to Abaddon. Inscribed with a holy symbol, the hammer held devastating power, and could leave foes senseless with a single blow. In the thick of a battle, warriors would often claim to bear thunderous explosion, and witness blinding flashes of light. Many believed that the gods themselves disapproved of the fighting and were voicing their displeasure. Okay? Now you look amazing. Just so you'd be clear, it is weaker than a sword, but it fits you so well. I'm gonna leave it here. Actually, I'm gonna give it to you because we already know the biography of all those weapons. Oh, come on, there's no little azure dragon?
Sound.
Pensivi Mesray, The story goes that the ring belonged to the Seeker of Balance, a cipher assassin of the Order of the Black Stone. He was captured in the attempt to kill a duchess in the Old Valia, and while waiting execution he channeled his soul into the ring. The ring was taken by one of the guards, who upon wearing it was possessed by the Seeker. Though the guard has completed the assassination of the duchess, over the years the ring lost its power to possess, but remained a formidable item. This tarnished old ring isn't much to look at. By night, however, the mark of the Order of the Blackstone glows from the band. Nice. Ring of Might. Gives you 3 might, this thing. It is an amazing ring, but I don't think we're gonna wear it. We have matching rings with him. You know, yeah, you're pretty squishy anyway. Oh dear. I think we need to rest here. Well, if we do, we're gonna do that with a good little book to read. 2 of them, in fact. Let's start with part 1, eh? The history of Aaron Glumfad, before it was discovered by deer explorers, is poorly documented, and oral accounts often conflict. Some tell stories of an advanced civilization that left, taking all its knowledge with it, leaving ruins and its civilization behind. Others say the Glumfatians themselves developed such power and technology that they all but destroyed themselves. That is why they will not allow anyone into the ruins of their land. Either way, reliable information about the area of Aaron Glumfad doesn't begin until the Adarian explorers discovered it in 2602. The Glumfads were not used to encounters with outsiders before they built instruction on their land, and sometimes on test. The ruins of discovered their land were considered sacred, and these strangers, despite warnings, plundered them, taking artifacts. Glumfatans that resisted were captured and forced into slavery, becoming property of the new colonists. Their people, heritage and land at stake, the Glumfatans struck back, hoping to drive them out of their land permanently. Despite their best effort, more Adarian invaders appeared. By 2623, the Adarians had established towns, pushing the Glumfatans out of some areas and enslaving any who refused to leave. They tried to live in peace, keeping an eye out on the Adarians, and with the exception of few isolated incidents, it seemed to work. This tentative peace came to a bloody end in 2626. A group of farmers clearing the portion of the crop field in the middle of the area, dotted with many sacred ruins knocked down on the ancient Merhers. Whether this was intentional or accidental is not known, but this incident started what came to be known, the Broken Stone War. It was short-lasting, less than a year, but it was bloody and brutal. Several thousand Adarian colonists died, as well as hundreds of Glumfatians. Then I think that the Glumfatians had an advantage on this war. Though the war ended, the attackers of Adir didn't stop. An Orlan named Rakt was chosen as Galvan of the Glumfathers. He vowed to make every outsider pay for their injustices done by the people to his people. He organized the Glumfatan Fangs and orchestrated a series of attacks over the course of the next 2 years. It seemed Rakt's tactics would eventually work and drive the Adarians from Aaron Glumfad, but then they started fighting back. They became far more organized, their tactics less predictable. Fewer and fewer of Rakt's attacks succeeded. He discovered a new graph, Elred Hadret, had been appointed someone whose tactics and battle salve were evenly matched with his. Eventually, both leaders came to a stalemate, neither able to gain the upper hand on the other. As a result of the stalemate, the hostilities between the two groups dwindled, as there were never significant results of either side. This led to the treaties developed was signed in both to eliminate the violence and tension. Recht stepped down as a Calvin and returned to his life, hardened set a decree. Looting the ruins of El Glanfat is an arrestable offense, and a sign of goodwill. Havert also tried to outlaw slavery, but this act was struck down by the Earls and the Fjerking, the Fjerking. the Fjerking of Adir. Because of this, some incidents of rural violence still covered. Hedred's treaties resulted in 20 years of relative peace in the Glanfatians, still wary and deceitful of the Adirians, but willing to accept their presence if they had to. Okay? Next. Conflict, an unsuspected alliance. In 2652 everything started to deteriorate. It was uncovered that a number of ruined sites had been looted and no signs pointed to Adirians breaking the treaty. Glanfatans held off judgment for as long as they could, but when the evidence became overwhelming they retaliated with all the strength they could muster. Rakt once again took up the mantle of leadership and led his people against the Adirians. Instead of facing Edward Hundred again, this time Rakt crossed swords with Adamant Habret, Edrin's son. Adamant proved to be just as, if not more, capable than his father and used tactics no Glanfatian expected. In order to clear out the battlefield and ensure there would be no place for troops to hide, Adamant set entire forests on fire near the Iska-Ur river and blocked all retreating forces with his army. While some escaped the slaughter, most of the Glanfatian troops died. Recht was captured in the mayhem and transferred to New Halmor for holding, while many more battles occurred, some of which resulted in Adamant using the same tactics. Glanfatian forces were now disorganized and had lost their resolve. They were easily routed, and by the end of the same year, the War of the Black Tree, as it was known, was over. In order to do again repairs the relationship between the two groups, Adamant introduced new laws restricting the taking of new slaves from El Glanfat. The laws also gave Glanfatians the opportunity to buy their fellows out of the bondage. While not entirely happy with the prospect of having to buy their countrymen who had already been free, the Glanfatians took this gesture as the goodwill. It was seizing the hostilities again. 7 years passed after Dawood under Adamant's rule. The Glanfatians felt for the first time the true peace came to Dawood under Adamant's rule. The Glanfatians felt for the first time the true peace could return to their lands. This peace led to what likely biggest treaty negotiation between El Glanfat and Dawood in its history. Adamant set into place the 10 years treaties, so named because it had been 10 years since the War of the Black Tree. A timeline was set, and at the end of it all, Glanfat's slaves had to be released. The citizens of Earl Glanfat watched the Dawood with caution and hope. With extended peace between the two people and these new treaties, they truly hoped conflict was a thing of the past. In 2665, Galvin Melhar, an elven woman who had taken over Recht, brought news of Adamant. Some Dawoodian people were found taking artifacts on the tombs. Initial investigation uncovered several more than had already been plundered. As they seemed to be isolated incidents and it had been stopped early, Mehra did not want war to start again. After so long being at peace, Adamant was grateful for this courtesy and wasted no time tracking down who was responsible. Mehra gave Adamant use of her brainwind, mine hunters, and with their help found evidence pointing directly back to the Fjerking. Adamant and Mehra, now jointly allied against Adarin, Fjerking, used everything at their disposal to prevent the Fjerking's agents from getting into the ruins. In 2668, when Adamant declared independence for Dair, to create the free Palanate of Dyewood, the Glamphatians stood behind him, offering their support and troops. While the war didn't affect the Glamphatian people directly, there were casualties in the end. The Dyewood people became free, and the bond between the two people was strengthened. Though their shared suffering, Adamant became the beloved as ruler as the Otherwood, known and respected by the Woodians and Glamphatians alike. Things we already knew, seen from a different point of view. Yes, we definitely have read this one. Okay. I need to rest, so... Stormcaller. All soul-bound upgrades were completed. This bow is smooth and light as a driftwood, yet as hard and a sturdy mast. It feels warm in your hand, as if one of its previous owners had just passed it to you. As you hold it, you can almost feel the sea spray on your cheeks and hear stormy whips wave in your ears. Once, Stormcaller belonged to a young navigator on a merchant ship in the Deadfire Archipelago. She had an almost preternatural gift for predicting the weather. She could smell the storm brewing a day's journey away. On her final voyage, she detected a cyclone forming in their path. She instructed the captain to change course and seek shelter in a nearby strait, which he did. Unfortunately, a pirate ship was waiting there. The merchant vessel was boarded and its crew slain. A lookout on the pirate ship, Carmen Marlena, took Stormcaller from the captured merchant ship. He used the Stormcaller to fire on the enemy's ship from the crow's nest. While the Mariana approached, he could set flames to enemy sails or peg filling ships with rope arrows. However, when the captain began to look with envy on the marvelous bow, he jumped ship, sold Stormcaller and became a fisherman. Stormcaller eventually found its way to Fairhope, a port town on one of Westermont's islands of the Deadfire Archipelago. Fairhope found itself besieged, with the harbour master turned away, the Seafang, a notorious pirate ship. The harbour master stationed anchors on the cliffs around town, and while their arrows kept the Seafang from docking, they couldn't drive the pirates away. As a result, Seafang powered just out of range of the archer's arrow, close enough to discourage merchants and supply ships. The siege stretched on. The harbour master called for more archers, posing a reward to any who could land an arrow on Seafang. One young Glamfellan came forward, but when the harbour master saw her hunting bow, he laughed, explaining that she'd need a top-quality longbow at the last. But she insisted that when the harbour master led her to the cliff, she caught a storm that struck the Seafang, charred the waves around it. The harbour master watched as the Stalang sank before its eyes. When the wreck washed ashore, the Glamfellan drew Stormcaller and plucked an arrow into the broken mast. Cool, so this guy... Wow, that's one very expensive bow. Sparkling bow, really? 2 times per rest? Nothing special. Still, a phenomenal bow this is. Let's get out of here.
Not a sound.
Didn't find any secrets here, which is incredibly surprising.
Quietly now.
Quiet.
Stormcaller. Oh, speaking of which... I have no idea where to look for a bog dragon. But it's gonna be a bounty or something. Speaking of which, I have a bounty to complete. Temple of Yliel. Okay. Go to the cave.
I'm here.
I will walk unseen.
Alright. Come on guys, we have bounties to claim. Or at least one for now. Oh. Wonderful.
Hey.
Wait, really? That's it? Okay, you guys fall back. You help him. Thank you. Can walk in then. I'm gonna support you with my gun. No, this one. I want him dead. Oh. Cool. Okay, how are you doing? 5 seconds of maggots here? You'll be fine. Yes, it's disgusting, but still.
Fear no one!
Oh, this was definitely ether spray anyway. Good shot, mates. Good shot indeed.
Not a sound.
I'll take a look.
Okay,
I'm here.
they're druids. Most of them will be able to change into whatever it is. And an androgen.
Love beyond sea.
Oh, you missed. Fun.
Yes.
Oh, I'm so glad you changed that there. Okay, go here, switch, and then attack. Thank you, that's all I needed. I need you to do this. Well, we're never gonna use that again anyway. Oh. Cool. Can't get out of there.
On the hunt.
Well, that was incredibly easy, except, yeah, the androgen wasn't even that much of a challenge. Still, it was annoying, because it was an androgen. Anyway, since we're already here, let's look for secrets, maybe. Exceptional club. Ooh, and boots. Not really very effective boots, but still. Let's get out of here. Ah, there it is. Okay. Didn't know where to click there. Right, let's go turn in the bounty. Also, we'll need to purchase some more equipment, maybe. Ah, we'll find, no worries. Are we doing any quests right now? Nope. Ah, home sweet home. And by that I mean, yay, a bed, and we don't have to use sticks to make fire. I don't even think we need to rest. So, you know, if we have more bounties, we might go straight through them. Also, I'm going to visit the church and purchase if we have any Moonwell scrolls. I can always make more, but, you know, purchasing them is so much easier. Not really, it's not.
Amazing. You could fit a whole village in here.
Okay, since it's closer, let's go to the church immediately. Okay, let's speak with you, chaplain.
Hail, traveler.
Right. Really? You're pathetic. If we're gonna go bounty hunting, I'm gonna take Alot with us because
Amazing. You could fit a whole village in here.
I need his weapon to be upgraded. And yes, it's gonna take a long time, but I think we can handle it. Honestly, depends. Okay, go in. Problem is that he's incredibly squishy.
Good day to you.
I'm here for the bounty of Delvan. Ah, good. Here's the bounty. Oh, do I need to show it? No, it's okay. I trust you. And new bounties. You've taken down some dangerous foe. Impressive work, kid. Okay, I think you need to say kid here with a D, not kid, which means human. And are you an elf? I honestly can't tell. They count on you. I've still got a few more for you, though if you fancy getting your hands dirty again. I see there is a pack of wizards with a price on their heads. Then, just a sec. A new major quest, it doesn't say what it is about. I'm gonna send Canon.
Hail, traveler.
Okay, and there's another bounty offer from Glenfattened tribes. Last one is going to be rough. Even tackled with the Vertag before. Yes, I've killed a lot of them. Tell me about the wizards. Now this one, looks like someone crossed at Domaneos High Arcas Islay. She and her cavalry of wizards are holed up in the tower of Heritage Hill. Really? Huh, cool. Tell me about the Glenfatten bounty. The bounty is for Narok, the prophet, a Glenfatten exile. He was banished from his tribe for his extreme views. Narok's a cipher. Oh, damn it. It seems like it has taken an interest in the Yanguidian site north of the Gilded Vale. Silent Liz. Several tribes have pulled together the coin for this bounty. They say they don't want him tampering with some machine out there. And the Vertak, one of their exarchs, This Sarkau has turned up in the Powerwood Bluff with some of his kin. This one offers an unsigned, but it seems like someone doesn't want him sticking around. Okay. No worries, I'll take them out, all of them if I have to. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Amazing. You could fit a whole village in here.
Oh, alright. Which one of you stays home?
May Wal watch your step.
Yeah, sure, I like you too. I keep these glass, it will be extremely useful. Right, first of all. Arms Isley. Heritage Hills Tower, okay, let's go there. Place should be restored, right? We haven't been there. I also haven't been in Audra's Gift. Again, I need to visit just to see if they burned it down or fixed it. You know, stuff.
Step lightly.
Oh, there's still bodies here. Oh, that's nice, I guess. Right,
Yes.
before we go, how much damage have you done with this thing? 200 out of 6, okay. I could milk it out if I actually could lure some enemies away from the main group and just paralyze them and hit them with this guy. You know, that's a good idea, I assume. I had to climb everything. Ah, to the top. I am not in stealth mode. If they are there, we will begin battle immediately. They are also wizards, so we should be very careful with that.
I'm on the trail.
Oh. Okay. Again. Not in stealth mode.
I will walk unseen.
Yeah, there they are. Not attack him.
What?
Nice. Oh, you're attacking Heather, that's great. It's a wonderful idea. Very prosperous. This one's okay, I need you here. And I need you to use that. Okay, now let's try this again. Okay. Thank you. Mostly.
Hey.
combat.
Move out of the way to make him go as well. You can attack him. That's right, walk him with a stick.
Awesome.
I shall deal with this one.
Barely wounded, eh? Good. Paralyze him. Everyone else, fall back a little.
Hey.
Yeah, keep whacking him with that. Good. That makes it 400. Pretty Patri's Rip. Now this is kind of challenging actually. Okay, let's read about that thing as well. Later. We have 2 shields to read about. Let's get out of here. First bounty completed, 2 more to go. The veer truck might be a little bit more difficult with their... Actually no, I think we'll be fine with them as well. As long as there are no spores near them. Blood spores, anyway. I need to take a look at the armor of Eder. I know it's a great armor and all, but I think we can enchant it. We could. Already legendary this thing. Yes, I love this weapon. Alrighty. Alright, now... Yeah, we definitely don't need any of those anymore, but whatever. Right, next bounty. Sacral. In Perilwood Bluff. is that? Yeah. Yeah, it's a long trouble. But I think we can lure them away one by one, and Alot can practice his walking with a stick.
Not a sound.
I totally forgot to purchase supplies. Oh well. I'm sure we're gonna come across the merchants sooner or later anyway. Don't see the V-Truck. Oh wait, they are in the cave. Oh wait, no. Spiders. Cool.
I'm here.
Sagani.
Not a sound.
Got it.
Okay.
Sure.
Ah.
Dead on.
Keep firing.
I'm here.
Seriously, there was only one Arctic fox in your way. You could have gone around him, you know?
Ready. At once. Ready, Watcher.
How may I help?
Legions are in for a walloping!
And now this one.
Ah!
That one hit through. I'm here.
Good. No, 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 don't. A little too late there. Oh well.
Yes?
Just a few more hits and that'd be done.
Nice and quiet.
I'm here.
Any more spiders there? Just asking. No, that's quite a lot of Vitruts though.
Zawa is ready.
I'd be glad to. My friends.
Oh, now it's blind. Isn't that adorable? Is it done? Oh, it's done alright. We are on. Five blights. Yeah, that shouldn't be hard.
Aye.
Yeah, that's quite a lot of you, isn't it? Fine, Nether. We'll start the battle from there. Cool.
Kind of stuck over here.
Ready.
Do we need to kill it with this stuff? I just want to know. Yes.
Yes?
That's embarrassing.
Thank you. Everyone retreat and you finish him off with a stab.
Let's have a night!
Again. Oh, for the love of... Did you kill anyone? Just want to know. Nope. Ah well. Glass gives you 2 might. Amazing. Does look like an archmage's robe, doesn't it? Granted by Glenfathian monk Quisk Glass Green Grab, was her way of honoring the forest that was her home. Clad is clothing designed to disguise her against the leaves and the branches. She could sneak up her quarry and attack while they were still unaware of her presence. Her strikes were powerful and sure, dealing devastating blows to those unfortunate enough to have angered her. She's stun-proved and tenacious as a vine, but whenever she was struck down, she would only rise again, ready to continue the fight. So that's for monks. It's a superb cloak. Looks good with that. I'm gonna keep it for yourself for now. Alright, next bounty. Narok the Prophet. Okay. A 2-day journey. That will be fun, trust me. What, another morning star?
I will walk unseen.
Narok the Prophet, that's the cipher. A shaman. Okay, bring them down. If you can. Attack the bear. Go on. Oh my lord, what was that? Okay, drink this. You alive, mate? I need you to get out there. I need you to be over here for now. Just run. Are you stuck? Yes. 25 seconds, that's annoying. teleport to him. Good. Beat him up then. Okay, there goes this one. Bring this. That helped, I guess. There goes your prophet, Hunter.
Zawa.
Okay, I am going to ask you to drink this. You drink this.
I'm here.
Or don't, I guess. How long are you gonna be stuck for? Ah, you have the wound. Okay, Hunter, 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 no one cares about you guys. Take the shot. Good. Ozawa, you're
Starting to
amazing.
miss my neighbors.
You're a little bit fatigued there.
I'm here.
And that's why I don't like fighting ciphers. Though, obviously I have no idea what happened there. Drin. A medium armor. I'm gonna take that. Where did it go? Sure, Sagami can take it. Athletics and dexterity, you can take this one as well. Maybe I should wear this. No, it doesn't give me anything. Sure looks cool though. An order of Glenfatten fighters earned the name Edron's Down, a steel swan, because of their prowess and their Tartrix. In battle, beautiful and resilient, they come to be known as the elite guard of warriors that could not be stopped on the battlefield. The strongest of blows could not topple them. Each wore one of these breastplates, inscribed with a swan announcing to all who fought them that they were not to be trifled with. I think it would look great in that. Yes, it is ridiculous. Okay, first of all, let's review our potions. Still alive, machine.
Red.
Okay, Sagani, you're great.
I'm on the trail.
Let's go back to Cadnoa. Turn in the bounties and rest.
I must say, I'm impressed.
How much health do you have? Yeah, it seems like you will die if you keep on fighting like this. So you need to kill how many blights? 5? Yes, it's easy. I think. We'll see. Okay.
Good day to you.
Isley is dead. I job worked with one of the Domaus agents. Here's the pay they had to offer. Great.
Good day to you.
Narok is dead. And Sarakal is dead as well.
Hail and well met.
New bounties? Nothing I bother you with. Every outlaw, beast and charlatan seems to be avoiding Dyewood because of you. Oh, so there was no dragon bounty. Well, that's a bit disappointing. Where am I supposed to find that bog dragon then? Oh dear.
Amazing. You could fit a whole village in here.
Yeah, let's rest. Give me some constitution and athletics. And I think this is where I'm going to end the episode. So thank you all for joining me, and I'm going to see you all next time. Goodbye.